I am live, I think, in both places at once today. My name is Lee, and we're going to go ahead and get started because I am so excited to be able to share this with you. I am a stay at home mom, and about a couple months ago, found this amazing way to be able to make money from home around my family's schedule and do it in a way that's passive, do it in a way that fits with my family, and in just 2 hours a day. This is a simple process that anybody can do. Go ahead and let me know in the comments where you're from. So I am in Washington State. It's still early here. My kids are asleep, and this is my website. Anytime, head here and you can check all of this out, exactly how it works, empoweredpassiveincome.com. But we're going to be talking today about the 2 hour workday and creating passive income, because prior to this, I'll tell you a little bit about my story. Is The last 7 years I've been working a side hustle, reselling used clothes on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, all of the places. And anytime I wanted to make more money, it always cost me more time. Welcome, Sandra. Welcome over here. Thank you for joining in. I'm telling a little bit about my story prior to getting started with passive income. And working a side hustle always cost me more of my time. If I wanted to make more money, I had to put more effort in to be able to get more out. That's kind of how a side hustle works, right? If you want to double your income, you pretty much have to double your time. And so when I came across this way to be able to make passive income and be able to make income that is actually scalable in a way that's not going to take more of my time because it is passive, it is about having a system that's out there working for you. I'm like, okay, this makes total sense. Sign me up. I am ready to be able to have passive income, to be able to get time back in my life, because as it was working a side hustle, you can only put in so many hours in the day, right? Everything's gone up. The cost of groceries, the cost of housing, the cost of pretty much everything, right? If you've been experiencing that pressure of just the economy, drop a 1 in the comments and let me know that I am not alone, that you are facing this as well. My husband, has a decent job. Things should be relatively easy, but with the cost of everything going up, like we just spent an enormous amount at the grocery store this weekend. Um, it's just really put a lot of pressure on me to be able to keep up with that, because at the same time of the cost of everything doubling, my husband's salary hasn't doubled. So it's put more pressure on me as a stay-at-home mom, the one who's paying the bills, the one who's, doing the grocery shopping, the one who's paying for the car to get fixed. That's on the to-do today. Uh, I'm ultimately kind of responsible for ending up balancing the budget at the end of the month. So it's putting more and more pressure on me to have to work harder, put in more time, and taking time away from my family. So I cannot tell you how thankful I am a couple of months ago to be able to find this simple process, to be able to make passive income with a done for me website, a done for me product, a done for me sales automation system that brings money in passively at large amounts, at 900, 600, 300 at a time. And I no longer have to sit around watching sales come in $10 at a time, $20 at a time, because I have this system that's out there working for me in the background, bringing me in passive income. So again, empoweredpassiveincome.com, that's where you're going to go to be able to check all of this out, to be able to look more into if this is right for your family. So I got started back in May. It was May 20 that I heard about this system. I had never heard of anything like this before. It is extremely unique. Because anybody can jump in. You don't have to have a following. You don't have to have tech skills. It is 100% profit. So it's not an MLM. A lot of people think it is because the numbers sound too good to be true. It sounds like, okay, I can make $900 and keep 100% of it. How exactly does that work? But it is true. It's not an MLM. You're not making somebody else rich. And so with this May 22, I'm like, okay, I am jumping in because something has to change. There's only so many hours in the day. I cannot go on working harder and harder and harder and putting in more and more and more time with having four kids. So I have four kids. I've got, a husband. They obviously like need my time and attention. There's all the cooking, cleaning, laundry, all of the things. And then, having working a side hustle that's just barely paying the bills. I needed something to be able to change because I was at a point where I was just so tired of having to work harder for more money, tired of having to work harder just to get the bills paid. I needed something that was going to bring in money passively. I needed a way to actually make a dent in my family's finances without it costing me my entire life, without it leaving me feeling worn out and exhausted at the end of the day. So I could not be more thankful that May 22, and more thankful for the friend who shared this with me. I could not be more thankful for jumping in and getting started with this. I had literally no idea how any of this worked. I didn't even have a TikTok account. I had to go and get the app. I had to go and create an account. I had no idea what I was doing. So again, right here, empoweredpassiveincome.com, my name is Lee, and I am so excited to be able to share this with you because it has really taken my family from a place of, just like getting the bills paid to a place of coming into more than enough, of having more than enough to meet, to be a blessing to others, because no amount of money in the world is going to make you happy, right? It's not about the money. It's about being able to do the things that are on your heart, being able to give to the things that God has put on my heart. And I needed this way to be able to get that time back with my family. Welcome, Rhonda. Thank you for joining in. And so more than just money, it has been time back with my family. It's been time back in my day. Welcome. Thank you for joining in. My name is Lee, and I'm so excited to be sharing with you a way to make passive income from home as a stay-at-home mom. I've got four kids. And again, I am so excited to be here with you. I'm going to be walking through, this is why I have this with me. I'm going to be walking you through exactly how I've been able to create passive income for my family and bring in money just in the first few weeks of getting started, and being able to bring in what has been life-changing amounts of income, but not just that, but to have the time back this summer with my kids. We've been able to head out to the beach. We've been able to play in the sand. We've been able to take some day trips that we wouldn't have otherwise had I not had this passive income stream that's coming in. Again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. If you have to cut out of here early before I get through all of this, go ahead and head to that website. You're going to put in your email, and this is going to get you all of the details about exactly how this works. You're going to be able to look through all of this and get all of those details to get started for yourself and start creating life-changing income, start bringing in passive income. And so I'm going to be sharing with you today about our 2-hour workday and how exactly that looks like, what it looks like for my day. And I want you to imagine if you could put in 2 hours a day and then have money coming in passively, what that would do for your life. If you could put in 2 hours a day and learn the skills to create $900 in daily pay, what would that do for your family? Would you have that time back with your kids? Would you have that time back with your grandkids? Like, let me know in the comments what that would do for you. Having that time freedom as well as that financial freedom. For me, it's meant that I don't have to sit around this summer at home, not being able to go anywhere. It's meant that I've been able to make memories with my kids. It's meant that I've been able to enjoy my summer with them, actually be able to enjoy my kids versus having to feel like I have to work harder or work my side hustle or, whatever that is. It's given me that time back. And I feel so blessed to have had opportunity, so blessed that the friend that shared this with me stepped out, knowing that, I would say, hey, that's a scam, because that's what I said right off the bat. Like, that sounds too good to be true. Like, this has got to be a MLM. It's got to be something. And she had shared it with me, stepping out in faith, and I could not be more thankful that she chose to do that. And again, this is not an MLM. You are not making somebody else rich with this, because you make 100% profit with the system that I am going to show you. And it's all built in an automated way. This business is fully automated to free up your life and to get you that time back in your day, to build in that passive income for your family, for your life, to be able to get that time back with them, because you cannot go and create more time, right? It's the one thing that you can't go and get more of. So this has been huge for me. So our 2-hour workday is possible because to be able to bring in passive income, you need a product to be able to sell, right? That's the first thing of any rule of business, is you have to have some sort of product, whether it's a physical product or a, more like coaching, a service. You have to have something that you can make money off of. You have to have something that you can sell. And so with this product, this is in the e-learning industry. This is the fastest growing industry. And with this product, all of these are done for you. So you don't have to know anything about that industry. You don't have to know, like, okay, how do I make money online? You may not know that yourself, but with these products, they are all done for you. And it is actually the biggest industry out there. It's currently 1.2 billion per day that is being spent in this industry. So if there is any sort of product that you want to be selling right now, that you want to be learning the skills to sell, it is something that is in the e-learning industry. Again, $1.2 billion per day is being spent in this industry. Now, this is 2024 numbers, but by 2027, which is right around the corner, a couple years from now, this number goes from 1.2 and it's projected to hit 3 billion per day that is being spent on products in the e-learning industry. So with these products, all of them help people start online businesses, help them to be able to be successful in business, help them be able to learn the marketing skills, the everything that goes into having an online business. That's what these products do. And so with these products, they are all done for you products. Now, I want to explain, because I mentioned 100% profit. I want to explain how exactly this works when you have a product that's done for you, and then you're able to make 100% off of it. So it's something that is a term that I had never heard before. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining in. I'm so excited to share this with you because it literally has the power to change your life. So middle of May, I had never heard of this term before, and that is what is called master resale rights. And so that simply means that you have the rights with these products to be able to resell them. So what that means for you is that you're able to make 100% off of every single sale that you make from these products. That is why it's not an MLM. That is why you're not making somebody else rich with these. Having them done for you has allowed me to be able to jump in, hit the ground running, and start making money for my family right away. So I didn't have to spend months or weeks or months going out and trying to figure out what it is I'm going to create. I didn't have to figure out, okay, am I going to make a planner? Am I going to make like a course? What is it I'm going to make? And then putting all the time and effort into that. These are all done for you. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining in. And so with this, I've really been able to hit the ground running because it has saved me months and months and months of time. And anytime, you're looking at having a business when you need to make money, that time saved is money. If I would have, just sat around and been like, okay, I need to figure out how to make something. I need to figure out what to teach. I need to figure out how to create something. I wouldn't have been making money for probably months or even a year out down the road. With this, I've been able to get my products that have master resale rights attached to them in a highly in-demand industry, and then have been able to sell those products. That is how I have been able to bring in money for my family just in a few weeks. And it's also how I'm able to follow a 2-hour workday, which is exactly what we're talking about today, because I haven't had to spend that gobs of time, gobs of hours trying to create something, trying to come up with a spreadsheet, trying to come up with some sort of digital product to sell. These are all done for me, again, in the fastest growing industry that is out there. So imagine having done for you products and being able to start bringing in sales right away, what that could do for your family, what that could do for your life. Imagine, this is what is this? The beginning of August, September. You start now. September, you're having your first sales come in this weekend, even having your first sales come in, because with these products, you can really be started by the next day to have your website up and running, to have your automation system up and running, which we're going to be talking about next. But this is you having tools in your hand to be able to bring in life-changing amounts of income on a daily basis for your family, and do it in a way that's passive, in a way that's going to get your time back. But imagine what that would do for you to be able to make money right away and to not have to wait for months or years down the road. For me, when I found that out, I'm like, okay, yes, I need to be able to make money now. Yes, I need a change in my life now. Yes, I need to be able to get that time back with my kids now. I wanted this to be the best summer of our lives, and it has been, because I've had the time and I found this system, because it has freed up my life. It's given me that time back, and it's given me a way to be able to bring in large amounts of income for my family, 900, 600, 300 at a time. And you know how fast it adds up at $900? 900 is our best selling product. This is what is called the Legacy Builder product. And with that product, you get the master resale rights, not only for that, but all of the products under that. So you get 4 income streams. You get a 900, a 600, a 300, and a 100. And to have those amounts of money coming into your bank account at 100% profit has, I say it's been a game changer, which is probably an overused term, but it really has been a game changer in a matter of weeks of getting started, to be seeing those amounts of money coming into my account. So I want you to think what that would feel like for you to have something like this that is done for you. We're going to be talking about how sales come in and that automation system and the 2-hour workday here in a second. But what would that do for you to see $900, 100% profit? Like, you're not having to lose money out to anybody else. How would that make you feel waking up in the morning and you're like, oh, I had a sale come in, $900 from my automated system. It came in overnight while I was sleeping. Maybe it came in while you were out at the beach. Maybe it came in while you were out at your job, whatever that is. To be able to have a system like that, to be able to have a done for you product that's working in the background, an automated system that's working in the background, bringing you in that amount of money. What would that do for your family? Let me know in the comments. Would you be able to get out of debt? Would you be able to pull out the computer and book a vacation for Labor Day weekend that's coming up? Would you be able to have the best holidays of your life? Would you be able to hit the end of the year and be able to look back at yourself, proud of what you've accomplished, proud of the money that you've been able to bring in for your family? Let me know in the comments, because this really can change your life. It has the power to be able to change your zip code. It's taken people from poverty, from on the verge of being homeless, to suddenly having the funds within a few months to be able to go and buy a house. Like, that is the power of this system. And it's not just me that's having success with it. It's not just a couple people that are having success with it, but we've got people from around the world, thousands of people from around the world who are having success with this simple process that I'm about to share with you, with having a done for you product, with having a done for you website, with having a proven sales funnel, a proven automated system for a highly in demand product. This is working for thousands of people. So why not you? Why give up on your dreams? You've got dreams and goals for your life, right? Why give up on those? This is the time to to dream again. This is the time to get that hope back. This is the time to realize that those dreams are closer than you think. So for me, I had dreams to get out of debt, but it was going to be decades and decades and decades before that would happen. Like living on one income, living on me working a side hustle, living on, just being able to put food on the table, gas in the car, get that car fixed. Like we weren't going to be able to accomplish any of that. I've already started on reaching those dreams, and I'm like, they are all suddenly possible. I was able to send in an extra $2,000 payment on my car. It's going to get paid off way sooner than I ever thought possible. So think what that would do for you. Maybe it's debt, maybe it's something else, maybe it's a vacation that you would love to be able to take your kids on before they're grown and gone and out of the house. But I know that you have dreams. I know that you have goals for your life, and I want you to dream again. I want you to feel, what that would be like to be able to accomplish your goals. All right. So these products, again, they are done for you. You don't have to go and create them. And so this is one thing: you pick out your product. Again, I offer 4 different products. These are at 4 different income or 4 different levels. Like there is something for anybody. It's going to depend on your dreams and goals of if you want to start a business, if you want to have the whole like business in the box that is going to teach you literally every single piece and get you all 4 of those income streams. So those are the 4 different products. Again, all done for you. You don't have to retouch them up. You don't have to like rebrand them, put different fonts, different colors. They are done for you. It's a simple thing that is called master resale rights. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give myself a little bit more room here, but I want you to see what the power of this is. And that means having done for you products that you're able to start making money right away. And so this next step, you might be going, okay, that's great. I would love to have products that are in the fastest growing industry, the biggest industry out there. I would love to be able to have, income streams, 4 income streams, 900, 600, 300, 100 hitting my bank account. But how exactly do I go about getting these sold? How do I make that money? And so with this, this next piece, how you make the money is through an automated system. And with the automations, these are like the products that are done for you. This automation system is also done for you. About 90 to 95% of it is done. There's about 5 to 10% of it that you actually need to go and set up for yourself. You're going to get, as part of this program, you're going to get step-by-step videos to be able to follow along with this to get your automation system set up. Once you've got that set up, you're going to plug in your website. They're going to walk you through getting that domain for you. For me, this is empoweredpassiveincome.com. Again, you can go there at any time to check this out, see if it's right for you, to be able to look through the different products and see how all of this automation system works. So with this 5 to 10% of setup, you're going to put in your website. You're also going to put in your payment gateways. That's how you're able to make 100% profit, is because your customers are not paying somebody else. They're not paying somebody else and you're having to wait for that money to come in. They're not paying somebody else and then you're getting a portion of it. No, they are paying you directly. So that is how you're able to make 100% profit. Again, I am so excited that you guys are here. Thank you for joining in. My name is Lee. For those of you who are just jumping on, I am a stay-at-home mom of 4, and I am so excited to be able to share this with you. Once you walk through that little 5 to 10% of setup for your automation system, you are good to go. I had this done the afternoon that I joined. I sat down, followed through with those videos step by step, followed along with those, and had that automation system set up. I was ready to start taking payments. My website was ready to go, start taking payments the following day. So what would that feel like to be able to walk through this setup today, get your products, and then tomorrow you have this automated system that's out there working for you. You're ready to start taking payments. You're ready to start seeing that 900, 600, 300 hitting your bank account, because once you walk through that 5 to 10% of setup that you need to do, you can go ahead and check this automation system off of your list. It's out there working for you. You don't have to come in and tweak it. You don't have to go in and change anything. It's all ready to go, and it's all proven to work. It's proven because thousands of people are using this system and seeing huge results from it. So with this automation system, it consists of your website. So you don't have to go and figure out how to create a website. You don't have to figure out how to build it. You don't have to have tech skills. We literally have a 78-year-old guy inside of our community who is following this process, who has walked through this, got it set up, and who has thousands of dollars coming in from his automated system. If a 78-year-old guy can do it, you can do it. We've got women in their 60s who are getting ready to retire. They've actually been able to retire, have been able to, buy that RV and be able to travel around the US. They walked through this little setup. They've walked through these videos to be able to get their automation set up, to be able to get those payment gateways set up. If they can do it, you can do it. All right. So with the automation, these are done for you web pages. Again, you don't have to have the tech skills. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to come up with something and hope that it works. There are web pages already done for you. Your website is done for you. So like the products are done for you, the website's done for you. And then as far as the automation, you're going to have customers going to your website, just like right here. So this is mine, empoweredpassiveincome.com. They're going to go there to your website and they're going to put in their email to be able to say, hey, I'm interested in learning how this system works. I'm interested in learning about the products. I'm interested in, being able to offer something in the the fastest growing industry, the biggest industry out there. I'm interested in learning how to make 900, 600, 300 at 100% profit. Tell me more. They're going to put in their email and they're going to get into your automation system. With the automation system, as soon as they put in their email, they're going to be taken to a page with a video. And this is a short video where it's going to tell a little bit more about them. All of that is done. You don't have to come up with the video. You don't have to come up with that web page. This is part of the automation system that is given to you. And then after that page, they will start receiving emails from you. And those emails are done as well. And so when I learned, okay, my product's done, my website's done, all of those follow-up emails are done that are bringing in sales. Email marketing is that is where the money is at. That is how automation systems work. That is how sales come in for this business as well as for pretty much any other business out there. That is where the money is in having an email list and having email marketing. And so when I learned, okay, all of these emails are done for me. I don't have to come up with, what it is to say. I don't have to come up with what to send for that day. These are all done for me. And they're like, okay, this one goes out and then a day later, this one goes out, a day later, this one goes out. That is that automation system that I'm talking about. And this is really your freedom machine. Again, that is done for you. The product's done for you. The website's done for you. The automation system's done for you. And so with that, this is what frees up your time to be able to follow a 2-hour workday. This is why I'm able to put in just 2 hours a day. It's actually been a little bit less than that because I've got 4 kids home for the summer. It's been more like an hour and a half, but it's still working for me. And so this is our 2-hour workday. And this is possible because of having an automation system, because of having done for you products that you're not having to spend time to create. This is possible because sales are coming in from the automation system from people who are heading to your website. Mine, again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. They're heading to your website, putting in their email and learning more about it. They're getting on your automations, those email automations, they're being taken to that video right away. They can head straight to a sales page where these products are and purchase immediately as well. And so that sales page, again, that is another thing that is done for you. You don't have to come up with that. You don't have to hope that it converts. You know that it converts because thousands of people are following this simple process step by step by step and having success with it. Thousands of people from around the world, all walks of life, all ages, but stay-at-home moms, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom like me, stay-at-home moms especially are crushing this because what else are you going to do to be able to bring in sales of 900, 600, 300 from home around your family? It is an amazing way to be able to create life-changing income right where you are, right from home. And again, this has me so fired up because I see the lives being changed. I see my own life being changed. I see that hope back. I see that joy back. I have that time back with my kids of not having to work harder, of not having to work around the clock because I have this automation system that's out there working for me, bringing me in sales. So this is not a get rich quick scheme. It's not like overnight success. Some people do make sales right away. Some people, might make sales in their first day or in their first week. For me, it took a few weeks for that first sale to come in. I had put baby down for a nap. I laid down on the couch for a few minutes, got up about 15 minutes later, look at my phone. I had a $100 sale come in from this automation system. And I'm like, this is amazing. $100, like, it hardly even buys groceries anymore, right? But I'm like, it came in from this automation system. I'm going to pack the kids up. We're going to go head out to ice cream and celebrate, because I know that if money can come in like that with a proven system, with done for me products, I know that that can happen again. And so I packed the kids up, and the story gets even better, because while we were there eating ice cream, not having to be on my phone, not having to go and chase people, not having to call people, not having to DM people, I had a $900 sale come in, $1,000 in a single afternoon. I literally had no idea that any of those people were in the pipeline, that any of these sales were on their way. They all happened because of this automated system. So again, I am so excited to be able to share this with others, because it will free up your life. It has the power to get you your time back. It has the power to be able to create money passively, to be able to bring in life-changing income for your family through an automated system that is proven to work. Again, it's proven because we've got thousands of people, all ages, all walks of life, that are having success with this simple system. All right. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. I'm going to go ahead and continue on with this. I want to take a quick second to introduce myself for those of you who are just hopping on. My name is Lee. I am a stay-at-home mom of 4, and I started with this system that we're talking about just a couple of months ago. It was the end of May, and it has been the best thing for my family this summer. And I am so excited to see what this fall is going to look like, how it's going to change, our holidays, and where this is going to take my family, and what my life's going to look like by the end of this year. So I'm going to go ahead and continue, because I've got more to be able to share with you about how this all works. So far, we've talked about having a done-for-you product. We've talked about having done-for-you website, a done-for-you sales automation system that is proven to convert, that is proven to bring in sales for these products, for products in the e-learning industry that is the biggest industry out there, the fastest growing industry out there. But before we move on to this next piece, I want you to think, what would an automation system do for your family? How would that make you feel? Wake up tomorrow, you go through that little bit of setup to connect your website, connect your payment gateway, and then you're like, okay, you wake up tomorrow morning and you're like, I have this automation system that's out there working for me. It's out there ready to go to start taking payments. And what that $900, $600, $300 would feel like hitting your bank account. You will not know what that feels like until it happens to you. I did not think that I could do this. I was completely skeptical of this whole thing, and then completely skeptical of my, am I going to be able to do this? Is this going to be able to work for me? And I had no idea what $900 would feel like hitting my bank account all at once. I have never seen that amount of money, or anywhere near that amount of money, come in a single sale, and $1,000 on that first day. And to have $900, I've had multiple $900 sales since then. Again, the $900 product is our best selling product. And so to have that $900, you have 900, that's 1,800. You get another one that's 2,700. You get another one that's 3,600. Like, the money stacks up so fast. How would that make you feel? What could that do for your family? So give that a thought. Let me know in the comments what that would do for you. I know for me, for my family, it has been completely life-changing this summer. So I'm going to go ahead and go on to number 3. Because your products is done, we check that off. These are ready to go products. You can use them straight out of the box, sell them straight out of the box. Check that off. The automation system is also done. The website's done. You have that little 5 to 10%. Once you do that, like, that could be done today. You could pick out your products, sit down this afternoon, have this automation system all set up, your website set up live, ready to take payments. Check that off your list. That leaves you with really only one final task, and this is our discovery system. And so with this, This is where our 2-hour workday is spent. This is why that 2-hour workday is possible, because we have an automation system that is out there working for you. With this, all you're left with is taking care of your income earning activities during this 2 hours. So there's literally three things that I do. Three things that I do to be able to have this automation system work, to be able to get people into my automation system, to be able to see those amounts of 900, 600, 300 at 100% profit. And so with this, those three things that I do during this 2-hour workday, again, this has been a little bit less than 2 hours because I've got kids home. I've done it messy. I've made it work for my family's schedule. So it's been more like an hour and a half. That is okay. What this is about is you showing up consistently, even if you're not perfect, even if you have no clue what you're doing, which has been me. I've had to learn all of this from scratch, literally had to go and get the TikTok app. I mentioned that earlier for those of you who are just jumping on. I have barely any followers, but to be able to step in on a platform like that, be able to post a simple piece of content, which we're going to talk about here in a second, to post a simple piece of content and then to have a sale come in from that one piece of content is mind blowing. So with this 2-hour workday, or for me, what's been more like an hour and a half, with this, I do three things consistently pretty much every day, at least Monday through Friday. I've taken the weekends off as well. So, I'd rather have the time with my family. So with the three things that I do on a daily basis, number one, I plug into our community. And so with our community, we've got mentoring from 6-figure and 7-figure income earners. This is where all of your training is to be able to build up the skills, to be able to learn the skills, to be able to be successful with learning our 2-hour workday, with having the system that's out there working for you. So there's all kinds of trainings to make sure that you are successful. You literally have everything you need to have success with this system. And you know that you can have success because thousands of others are following the same process and having success. So part of my day is spent plugging into the community and getting that mentoring. Right now, we've got a 90-day success sprint going on. And this is to help us make 30,000 over the next 90 days. With this, we get mentoring from a 7-figure income earner on a daily basis. They're short little videos for me to be able to plug in. Like, that's the last thing I want to do as a mom, is spend all of my day on the phone or an hour on like a video call. These are like 5 to 6 minute little videos to be able to get that mindset of a CEO, to be able to get what I need to do for that day, to be able to stay on track with my goals during that 90 days. Every 90 days, we have something like this happening. We also have a 30-day run. We have all these things that are going on. We have live and interactive mentoring calls. These are happening on almost a daily basis inside of our community. We've got tech calls. We've got, pretty much anything. Like, you're never going to be stuck. You're never going to be at a place where you don't know what to do. You're never going to be at a place where it's like, okay, how do I have success with this? What do I do? You will always know exactly what to do. And you have a place to be able to come and get your questions answered. So just yesterday, we had a mentoring call with, a 7-figure income earner, and she was answering questions, staying on as long as people had questions, to be able to come in, talk to a real person, and get answers that are specific to your situation. So this is way more than just going through a course and watching pre-recorded videos, videos that were recorded like a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 months ago, whatever. This is live and interactive, and being able to connect with other people who are doing this, being able to connect and get your questions answered by 6-figure and 7-figure income earners. So part of my day is spent plugging into that. Some days are, more than others. So like Monday, we'll have our mentoring call, but at the other days, I'm plugging in for 5 minutes to be able to go through our 90-day success sprint, get that mindset that I need for the day, get the tasks that I need to do for the day to be able to stay on track with this. So that is one of the things that I do during my 2-hour workday. This is more fun for me because I love to learn. So kind of can hardly count it as work, right? So that is part of my 2-hour workday, is to plug in, get that mentoring, get that training. The other piece of my 2-hour workday is to create 3 pieces of content. And these are short form pieces of content. These can be posted to any social media platform. So you can use Facebook, you can use Instagram, wherever that is that you're active. For me, I am posting to TikTok. I saw a lot of people having success with that. I didn't really have a following anywhere else. So I went to, at least on social media, I did not have a following. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to start on TikTok. I downloaded the app like that. I didn't even have an account. I had to go and create an account. And so this is where I'm posting my 3 pieces of content to. And you guys are amazing. I am loving it over here. So with these 3 pieces of content, they're simple, like, 10-second to a minute or 2 long video. This is about 15 to 30 minutes of my day to be able to create these pieces of content. And if you're going, okay, I can never do that, I wouldn't know what to say. Inside of our program, you're going to get like copy and paste script. You're going to get you're going to know exactly how to, create pieces of content that stop the scroll, that help, reach your perfect customer and help your customer discover your website. Because once they discover your website, again, mine is empoweredpassiveincome.com, that potential customer, your ideal customer, your perfect customer, they're going to go to your website. They're going to put in their email and they're going to get in your automation system. They're going to start seeing those videos. They're going to start receiving your emails and they're going to start, being able to figure out if this is right for them, if they would love to be able to hit the ground running with a proven business, with a proven business plan, with done for them products, with a done for them website, with a done for them sales automation system. And so that is what those 3 pieces of content are doing, is simply getting people to go over to the website, put in their email, and get in that automation system. All you need to be able to get one paying customer per day is to get 20 people over to your website and putting in their email, putting in their automation system, getting in your automation system, because across our community, on average, 1 in 20 people are buying. I can tell you that that is an incredible conversion rate, that 1 in 20 are saying, yes, I would love to have a system like this. I would love to be able to have a done for me product. I would love to be able to have an automation system. I would love to have a done for me website. That is all happening with creating those 3 pieces of content. Again, this is about 15 to 30 minutes of my day. And then the other third thing that I do, so I plug in, I create those 3 pieces of content. And then the other thing that I do is go live, just like I am with you right now. Now, if you're like, okay, I can never do that, we have other people who are choosing instead and having success with this, doing simple copy and paste ads over to high traffic websites where people are going to look for ways to make money from home, where they're going to look for business ideas, where they're going to look for business opportunities. And so with these, if you can copy and paste, you can copy and paste, right? If you can copy and paste, you can start making money following this simple method of posting to free ad sites. So again, all of these are free. We never pay for ads. There's no ad spend. So when I say 100% profit on a $900 sale, I mean 100% profit. It's not that there was $900 coming into your bank account, but you'd already spent $500 on ads, or you spent $100 on ads. There's no ads. This is utilizing free sites. This is utilizing free social media. Do you realize that there are 5.5 billion people on social media from around the world? And even 1% of those, that's 500 million. If 1% were interested in learning the system and learning how to make money online, that's 5.5 million people out there. That is a huge sea of people, a huge number of people who could be interested, whether that's seeing an ad on a website where they're going okay, I need a business opportunity. I need a way to make money. I need some way to provide for my family. And they're going and seeing one of your copy and paste ads, or they're discovering you through one of your pieces of content and then going to your website, again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. You can see all of this in action. You can see the 4 different products that I offer, as well as you can see that automation system in action and working for you. You're going to see exactly what you'll get. You're going to see, the web pages that are done for you. That's exactly what I got. You're going to see those emails. Those were done for me. So again, empoweredpassiveincome.com, go there, put in your email, check this out. The least that you can do is check this out, right? Because it does have the power to change your life. It is 100% free to go and check this out. You owe that to your family, right? Why not check this out for your family, because it does have the power to change your life as well as your family's lives. It has the power to help you build a legacy, to help you change your family's financial trajectory, to help take you from a place of maybe struggling to get bills paid, of struggling to get by, and being able to have more than enough, to be able to have more than enough to meet your family's needs, to be able to have the time with them, to have that time back in your day, having an automated system that is out there working for you. And so as soon as somebody discovers, I'm going to go ahead and erase this. As soon as somebody discovers your website, they go and put in their email, they go through your automations, and they're like, okay, yes, I would love this. Some people right away, some people it might take a little bit longer to go through your email automation. And then they're saying, okay, yes, I'm interested. I want to sign up. They're going to go to that website again that is done for you, that sales page. They're going to be able to click to purchase their product, and that money is going to come in directly to you. They're going to be your customer, and that is how you make that 100% profit. And so I want to leave you with one final thought, because I'm getting ready to tell my husband goodbye for the day before he leaves for work. But if you could learn the skills to be able to bring in a daily paying customer, again, all it takes is getting this in front of 20 people. So $900 per day. You jump in now. By the end of this year, you've learned the skills. You've gotten to a place where you're able to attract a customer on a daily basis, where you're able to have this automation system that's out there working for you, and you're seeing $900 come in, and the next day 900, and the next day 900. 2025 hits, you're making that $900 on a daily basis. That is $328,000 for the year. 100% profit. What would that do for your family? How would that make you feel? How would that change your life? Think about that, and what change, incredible life change that could happen. Maybe it would mean that you could leave your job. Maybe it could mean that you would have that time back with your kids. I don't know the specific situation that you're in, but I'm guessing that $328,000 would be life changing for you in a year, right? You do that in 2025, you do that in 2026, you do that in 2027. What are you? You are a self-made millionaire from following this simple, proven process of having a done-for-you product, a done-for-you website, a done-for-you sales automation system. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. I will be back here again tomorrow to talk more about this, because again, it has changed my life. I am so excited to be able to share this with others. So empoweredpassiveincome.com. Go there, you're going to put in your email, or you're going to be able to see exactly how this works. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wish you a happy rest of your day, and I've enjoyed hanging out with you. So, all right, I will be back to talk more about this tomorrow. In the meantime, head here, go in and check out the products, go in and see exactly how that automation system works. But this does have the power to change your life. All right, have a fabulous rest of your day.